Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is this thing on? Hey, when you get your shoes on, go out and get a gallon of milk out of the refrigerator for me. Thank you. Good morning. Oh, talk to Teddy Bear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am so alive. I am. I'm sorry, but I'm still alive. I know there's a vicious rumor going around that, I expired, but I didn't. I was only knocking at the door. I wasn't going in. Well, there we go. Good morning, Junkyard. I was beginning to think nobody liked me anymore. Well, I'm not well. I'm far from it. But I'm out here fighting the cause or fighting for the cause. You was doing something important? I understand that. If I leave abruptly, it's because I'm doing something really, really, really important. I don't mean to be rude, but there will not be no, hey, I'll be back in a minute. You think I was fast out of this chair before? Be like grease lightning. I'm thinking about just shaving this shit off. I'm tired of looking at it, tired of dealing with it. Right. That was pretty funny last night on Grizzlies, wasn't it? When he gave Kathy that super mod. Yes, sir, Reed Bobski. I thought about doing that. I thought about giving Grizz the super mod wrench. What the hell? I don't need a channel anymore. You're going out in style. You're right. I know. 7 days without an iron dog makes one man weak. So, let's see. I didn't eat anything Friday. I had a bowl of chicken noodle soup Saturday afternoon. And then I had 2 small tacos Saturday night, which that all came to pass. Then Sunday, I had her make me. I had her make me 2 tacos. She made me 3, and I had 3 tacos Sunday for dinner. I ate crackers most of the day. I snacked on some crackers and stuff. Saltine crackers or soda crackers, whatever you want to call them, is actually good for your stomach. I'm close. I'm close. Went from screen door internet to, we're at the pudding stage, the kind of pudding that's in the pan as you're making it. Not the kind that sits in the refrigerator already, but the kind that's on the other stove top. Yeah. So I had 3 tacos for dinner Saturday night, and that came to pass real early Sunday morning. And then Sunday night, what did I have? That's right. She made fried chicken Monday, and I couldn't eat it, so I ate it Tuesday. Getting close to it. Yeah. Um, I can't remember what I had Sunday night, but nothing. I don't think I ate anything Sunday night. You know, when it feels like the mariachi band's jumping up and down on your stomach, you're really not hungry. So I use, saltine crackers. Um, yeah, you would have been first. You'd been here 15 minutes ago. There you go. The soda crackers, whatever, they help try to calm your stomach. Yeah, I should start writing that stuff, huh, Skeeter? That's right. Let somebody else look at it and admire it and clean it. Good morning, Kevin, Skeeter. Oh. Anyways, sibling of mine, same age as me, but only 8 minutes older, called yesterday in a panic, talking to my wife. I think I was in the shower or in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom. I got out and she said, "It's your brother. He's worried." I said, "Oh, yeah?" So I put the speaker on. I said, "What are you worried about?" He says, "Have you heard anything about Connie?" So I said, "Well, I just talked to your sister Bonnie yesterday, and she said she doesn't know anything about Connie. But as soon as she does, she'll let me know so I can let you know." So didn't call to see if I was okay or anything. No, all worried about his other one. Coffee run. No, he called to see if I was okay. And then he started yelling and screaming, "You got to get to a doctor." Well, I took his advice. After he hung up, I said, "I ain't going." No, I ain't going to the doctor. I can't afford it no more. I spend my life looking at the doctors. Yeah. As soon as I said that, the phone rang. Guess who it was? Doctor. So I said, "Hey, Lucy, let me explain what's going on." So I did. And the doctor's office called her, told me, said, "Well, we'll make you an appointment um, for 3:45, a video appointment, and then you can tell the doctor yourself and explain she wants to talk to you." Yeah, they're reading my thoughts now. You're right. Yeah. So at 3:45, I clicked on my chart. I went through the video. At 3:55, she turned on hers. Well, naturally, they're not going to be there on time. Just like any other time, you got to wait for them. So I got a really nice doctor. Don't get me wrong. I got a really nice doctor. I like her. And I explained what was going on. I said, I did that ultrasound. They started poking around, pushing here, pushing there, pushing there. After that, I hurt. And 4 hours after I hurt, I went into the dry heaves, and then all this stuff started happening. She said, well, they probably moved something around and started pushing stuff, and it probably irritated something in there, your gallbladder or your kidneys, and now you're not feeling good, and that's what's going on. And she said, but the reason is that, she asked me how that's doing. I said, well, it's calming down now. It's better, but it was bad. It was touch and go. But I had a bad kidney infection. I went to the urology Thursday or Wednesday of last week, and I did all my tests and stuff and did a urine sample, and the urine culture come back. I have an infection, so they put me on a heavy antibiotic. She said that's probably the reason why you're having a lot of your pain too. So yeah, yeah, they got me before I thought too much of them. Yeah, yeah. Just the absolute pain in the ass. Yeah. But in the last 2 days, I've actually gotten up and did some stuff. I did dishes Monday for her, and then I did dishes yesterday. I cooked her breakfast yesterday. Um, I cooked chorizo and scrambled eggs yesterday, and then we had them on flour shells with cheese. And then after I did all the dishes up, I had about a half a pound of chorizo left and a pound of ground turkey. I threw that in a frying pan. I fried that all up, scrambled that all up, and put that, when I got that all done, I put that in a bowl and then let it cool down. I put that in the refrigerator. So it's actually really good. It's low cal or whatever you want to call low fat. Well, because of the turkey's low fat, not the chorizo, but use that for like nachos or tacos or whatever. Makes it something easy for me and her during the week when we're home, because we're home with us. Want a quick lunch or something, easy lunch, I can make some tacos or we can have nachos or whatever. Oh, I know. I got the meat market. They had that the ice storm. We had that ice storm, and I wanted to get out there and buy some more chorizo because I had 12 pounds in the freezer. I wanted to get another. It was only $3.99 for 3 pounds. That was pretty cheap. What was that? $1.30 a pound. $1.33. That's cheap. No, my cooking's not killing me. I wasn't even cooking, for one thing, and knock it off or I'm gonna time your ass out. Yeah. It ain't my cooking. I've ate your cooking. I wouldn't walk across the street for it. Yeah. Because I got bad legs anyways, but you know. Anyways, they have today is their Wednesday, so they had to throw away a bunch of stuff because of the ice storm. And I haven't checked, but um, today is Wednesday, and that's your Wednesday special day. So before too long, I'll get on there and see what they have for specials. Um, but I have probably close to 50 pounds of ground venison, and I want to mix a bunch of ground venison with that chorizo, fry it up, get it fried, get it after it's fried, and then I want to get it bagged up and then put back into the freezer and use that for like deer chili and stuff like that. I know you can't afford to be healthy. Yeah, balanced natures. Yeah, if you can afford $180 a bottle. I'm glad all these people think money just, grows on trees because that's what they think anymore. I spent, you know, I spent about $100 last month in the last 30 days on prescriptions. If I was on Medicaid, I'd have spent zero. They'd give them to me. Another perk of being, sit on your ass at home, do nothing. hmm I don't think so, Junkyard. Senior coffee. I don't know what the GD stands for, but $1.53 at McDonald's the other day. I've had their coffee, even a large coffee at $1.53 is about $1.50 more than what it's worth. McDonald's I've never liked McDonald's coffee. It's always tasted like shit. Excuse my language. Well, of course. Yeah. Well, the cost of inflation. Thanks, Joe. You can go to the gas station and get a coffee for what? 24 ounce or 30 ounce, what is it, 28 ounce? A big one, not a little 12-ounce coffee, because that's what the senior coffee is, isn't it? A 12-ounce coffee, or did they lower the cups too? Make them 10 ounce, or are they 8 ounce? Yeah. Well, at least at $2.99, at least you're getting 3 times the coffee you're getting that you would have at McDonald's, but it's a better coffee too. There's a coffee shop up here for sale, just on the other side of Britain. It's a little shed. Okay, comes with 1 acre of land. It's got city water and sewer system stuff like that. It's up for sale. So it was on Facebook Marketplace. So I said, "Hey, I'm interested. How much?" Because it's on for a land contract. If you're interested, terms are 45% down. Okay, $179,000. I told her, no, I'm not. I'm not interested. Not for $179,000. That's 1 acre of land just outside the city of Britain or the village of Britain, which is a town that has like 1,200 people in it. You get traffic that flows from, you know, on US 12. They go through there. But every time I drive through there, I never see anybody at the coffee shop. You know, they're getting coffee. So there must be a reason why they're selling it, because there's no business there. Oh, but you can make sandwiches and stuff there. Really? Huh. Well, if you can make them there, how come you're not doing it? It gets me how these people think, well, you can do this and you can do that there. Well, if you can do that, then how come you're not doing that and making money there? It's because there's no money to be made there. Now, if the price was like, there's a house next door. It's like 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and I'm sure you could buy that house for $120,000. Silver's going up, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Thank you, Joe Biden. Thank you, Joe Biden. Thank you, Joe Biden.
Say, thank you, Joe. Yeah. Or if you just wanted to rent that shack, all it is just a shed. Like the Amish build, that's all it is. It's been finished on the inside. It has 3 sinks, three compartment sink. They don't even have a picture on the inside of it. That's what it says. It has a 3 compartment sink. Don't even know if it's got heat in there. It's got water. I don't even know if it's got a bathroom. It should have a bathroom. $1,500 a month. Yeah, that's all it is. A homesteader cabin. It's a $14,000 or $15,000 shed. To begin with. Morning, Pecker. Yep, a he, she shed. But at $1,500 a month, you'd have to sell a shitload of coffee just to pay the rent. I'm feeling about 70% better than I was yesterday. About 95% better than I was Friday night. It was touch and go there for a while. Yeah, or a she, or a he, or an it, and a they, and now there's a little restaurant in town, and the woman that's renting it now has got another restaurant trying to get it open, and I'm trying to get that one rented. If she decides to leave that restaurant, I think that would be the perfect restaurant for Kathy, because Kathy would love that. Just to do some quick shit in the morning, in the afternoon. Some eggs, some pancakes, and sausage, and stuff like that, bacon, burgers and fries, hot dogs, grilled cheese, and soups, and that's it. So maybe 2 days a week, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that. I'll, stay open at night and do a nightly special or something like that. Do I don't know. Maybe on a Friday do a shrimp fry, or fish fry or something like that. Yeah, they're gonna eat. You're right. But that little restaurant, it doesn't seat only 2 or 3 people. It's actually a to go restaurant. It's only got like 2 or 3 tables. You can probably seat 6 or 8 people tops, which is fine. But it's mainly a to-go restaurant, which is great. But it's only $700 a month, and it comes with some equipment. There you go. Just start the bidding. Huh. Well, I was going to show you the ad for Monahans next week, or for this week, but this is what is on the page right now. They must have lost everything. They do have a semi-trailer. They have a reefer outside, And I don't know. I seen just somebody up there fueling it up the other day or trying to get it running or whatever, but maybe they didn't. I have no idea. But this is what's going on. Let's see. Due to unforeseen circumstances, our reopening will be delayed till sometime next week. We apologize for the inconvenience. We'll update you as soon as we know. Please be patient. We're doing our best. So they must have lost everything, which is a shame because that business just started. A couple of years ago, it just started. So it's a relatively new business. Like 3 years ago, it just started, I guess. Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. The assistant CEO for Grizz. Yeah. That's right. Grizz's henchman's here. That was funnier than hell last night. What was funny is once he took her lunch away to give her the supermod, Robert timed her out and I said, oh, what? Grizz didn't even know Robert timed her out. Oh, he got what he deserved, all right. Good morning, Mr. Goodranch. How are you and your lovely bride today? That's right. I don't know if you guys don't know it or not, but Fat Boy Tony Robinson passed away the day before yesterday, a.k.a. Fat Boy. No. I'm glad to hear it. Well, he's been in a rough place for the last year and a half, 2 years, or yeah, almost 2 years. So he did make some good little videos. And I'll do a tribute to him right now.
Wow, what an ass. too. I gotta pee. I drank too many Dr. Peppers. Mama said, stupid is as stupid does.
What happened, Kevin? Connie call you? I don't know. It seems like it was in there longer than 2 years, but it was right after COVID or whatever, or during kind of the middle of COVID or whatever. But oh, I'm sorry. Kevin had a friend pass away the day before yesterday. Hey, did you get that um, one I sent you from Facebook? Oh, Terry passed away, what, 2 weeks ago? A post hole digger on it or a well drilling machine? I don't know what it is, but must be unique because they didn't even give a price. That's no good, Mr. Goodwrench. Um, I don't know if you was here or not, but I have a urinary infection. Um, so they put me on an antibiotic. Hopefully that'll help with what's going on with me. A UTI, whatever you want to call it. I've I've been drinking. I've got Gatorade. Huh. Well, you tell him he posted it on Facebook, and you're going to report him if you don't sell it. Get a hold of people and ask them if you can. Do you have to wire the money? Due to engine heart failure? Yeah. Well, that's okay. Could you imagine if somebody in Hayward, California went out and laid down in the snow and made a snow angel, how big it would be? The wings would be this long on each side, but it'd be massive. Thank you, Mr. Goodwrench. Thank you. I know. Scams are everywhere. You're right. Hey, Picker, would you like to buy a 5,000 piece DeWalt tool set? Sell it to you real cheap. $500. Just send me a bunch of Amazon gift cards. $500 worth, plus $100 for the shipping, and I'll send it right to you. Oh, you don't need to send me your address. I know where you live. Trust me. And by the way, would you like to buy some car insurance for your some warranty? Because your car warranty is about ready to expire. What gets me is these people that don't speak hardly any English. They call you up and say, you have a bill here you need to take care of. So if you would just take care of it with your credit card, we can accept your number right now. Okay. Maybe I do owe a bill. Hey, here's a thought. Send me a letter. Put it in a letter, paper, put a stamp on it with a bill and a billing address so I'll write you a check. Yeah, slow shipper. Junkyard. It's not like it's coming from on a sailboat from China. I know they prey on all us can't remember shit patients. You're right. Kath, you like that. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Not that slow. Speed up a little bit. Speed. I didn't say stop. Yeah, he has an excuse. That's right. You gotta give me a cup of coffee. Oh yeah. Medicaid? How do you get Medicaid? Indiana must have some liberal agenda laws. Because you can't get Medicaid here if you're over 21, white, and single. You can get it any other time, but not if you're white and single and a male. Not that they're racist or anything, but that's one of the precursors for it. That's one reason why you can't get it. I'm gonna have to video it or something somehow. But there's a commercial that goes on. It's for Michigan Medicaid. And it says, don't forget to update your Michigan Medicaid. And first it shows a young black male and a young black woman that's pregnant. Then it shows a young Vietnamese or Asian couple with a child. Then it shows a redheaded woman or, white skinned with mildly complected skinned female holding hands. And then some other, black, I don't know, whatever. It says, don't forget, but it doesn't show a white, not a white family or nothing on it. Don't, yeah, don't tell me that, they're not discriminating against white people on Medicaid. Yeah, some exclusions applied. Yeah. Actually, Junkie or Square Table, I forgot to turn it on. You guys missed shots today. It was Wednesday. It's 4-shot Wednesday. Line them up. Sorry about that. Redheaded Step Channel. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not, that's the thing. But the whole commercial does not have a single white family in it. And they're talking about Medicaid. And if somebody couldn't see that could have been construed as racist I don't understand why. Because it's not racist because it's not against whites. Because you can't be racist against a white person, evidently. Yeah. Getting my cup of coffee. Oh, hey, baby girl. Hi. What the hell? Now they're hermetically sealing your milk jugs. Isn't that nice? Just another reason why old people are going to die faster, because they'll be starving to death because they can't get the shit open. No problem. Hey, there you go. Morning, Ned. Thank you. Well, it's about time. Now she can get on to bigger and better things, running for president. She's calling NBC. Yeah. Well, she'll probably go to NBC or CNN first. Oh, I'm sure she'll probably scam everything she can get before her term's over with, though. Oh, yeah. They're trying to tell you now, yeah. Aren't them a bunch of lying bastards in Washington? Especially in the White House. Sons of bitches, all had to be taken in, arrested for their actions. We were told that with Trump. Told us exactly where it come from. Nobody believed Trump, but now, yeah. We're so glad we had this time together. Glad to see you could join us. Huh. Yeah, they need tarred and feathered. They need body lengthened too. Morning, cornbread. Huh. Here's another tribute.
Wow, what an ass. So I gotta pay. I drank too many Dr. Peppers. Mama said, stupid is stupid does.
I'm thinking if they did a little neck stretching in Washington, D.C., things would mellow right on out. That's just my thinking alone. I can neither confirm nor deny allegedly. Allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. But if we did some neck stretching again, like they used to do years ago to crooked or politicians, to scoundrels. Yeah. Do a little tar and feathering and then some neck stretching. Next stretch fever, that's right. I'm watching you two. You know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. History, all right, junkyard history. Yep. I'm watching you two.
Shut up. I don't care what you're watching.
By the way, good morning, Kenny. Snuggle Bunny.
My God.
Cornbread wants to know if you've been keeping your new wrench all shiny.
Yeah.
Yes, she has. She spent most of the night polishing her up. She put a hair trigger on it, even, Cornbread.
Well, you're the one that lets her. Now your hair gets some snow.
Ah,
How about get your shoes around? It's almost time.
yeah. Said, yeah, you seen that last night?
What?
You put a hair trigger on your wrench. You said, yeah, I seen that last night.
I didn't do anything that shouldn't have been done.
She didn't do anything that should not have been done. She just took being a moderator and did her job and did it well. I commended her for it. It's like a Craftsman wrench. It comes with a lifetime warranty, junkyard.
What? I'm just putting it in a phone. What are you talking about? I'm not braiding it.
What you doing, baby girl? Oh.
Is that?
Here, bring it here. Huh? There's days I can, there's days I can't.
What are you pretending now?
Huh?
What are you pretending you can't do now?
I opened a bottle of water. I said, there's days I can open them and there's days I can't. Oh, yeah? What did they say? Is it any good?
What are you getting into now?
Oh yeah, here.
What? No, show me the cap. Get
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
button.
Did you ask if that come after the 5-year warranty? They said no, it doesn't.
What happened? No, I filled the other one up, so. Yeah,
Now you can't take another one till tonight.
I know. That's the size of the antibiotic.
Hey, girls.
I'll get Gretchen first. This is how much it feels.
Come on.
Yeah, so they want to sell you a
Right
2-year
there.
extended
That one with
warranty.
more water.
But so does that mean it's good for 7 years? Yeah, is that what that's supposed to be, junkyard? A suppository? I'm taking it wrong, Cap. They said it's a suppository. Thank you. I gotta take my vitamins.
You know how much water that has to go? Minutes of four.
What?
I have to run school on up gym. Basically everything. So today and yesterday. And I really honestly thought that it was 2 hours away because I was
Oh, now that breakfast is over.
Let's take that bottom off.
highly a bottom.
Why don't you take the bottom off the cup?
That's what I told the doc. I said, "Hell, I'm taking so much medicine. I combine it all at one time. I could have breakfast with it, or lunch, or dinner. I don't even have to eat."
Yeah, okay. What's the bottle of water on here for?
Good morning, cute kitty. Well, I'm still above ground. I'm sitting upright, and let's just put it this way. It went from screen door in it to putting on the stovetop. So we're getting close to normal. As soon as we can make life preservers for sewer rats, we'll be all happy again. Harley says, "What's the matter with you, Papa?" I said, "I'm not feeling good." She said, "Why?" I said, "Well, I'm sick and I'm old." She said, "You're old?" I said, "Yeah, I'm old." I said, "Well, don't get old." Well, you know how it is.
You screw it on. You don't snap it on. Break it?
I think I'm just going to start taking that home remedy cure. Well, I about had 58% of a white-tailed deer the other day. I went to go get our son from work. I'm in town, and I'm going down Maple Street. I go to turn onto Scott Street, and this deer runs right out in front of me. I'm here and it runs right out in front of me as I'm taking a turn. And it runs right over into a yard. Well, I make the turn and it keeps on running. I go down to the end of the road, hang a right. I go pick him up. And I tell him, man, almost hit me a deer coming here. He said, you did? And I said, yeah, I'm not kidding. Right on the corner of Scott and Maple. He said, huh? Well, on the way back, we're coming back. We get right to the corner of Scott and Maple. Here comes this deer coming running back the other way, right in front of us. And then it starts running right down the sidewalk. That's what I'm thinking about doing, Junkyard. There's got to be something to that. Because if they're that garlic and honey, you get you some garlic and honey or some honey and garlic guys. I don't know. There's got to be something to that. Because if you take that and you can get absolutely stoned out of your gourd and you can cough up both lungs each day and they physically fall out of your esophagus and land on the desk and you seem to be able to still breathe, there's something going on there. Must be regenerative. Good morning, Dale. Must be putting some new ones back in there every day or something. I don't know. I hear it every time I see it. Take a great big old hit off in that bottle. Then you hear a great big old thud on the desk in front of them. So it's got to be a lung flopping out. You're probably right, Good Wrench. I probably got to add some THC to that or something, or a bowl full of something. No, I don't have the Hillary. Never had the Hillary. I went to last Friday. I went to the hospital to have an ultrasound done. I know. Anyways, I went to have an ultrasound done. And they did an ultrasound on my gallbladder. Then they had me roll over on each side and did it on my kidneys. Well, I got home and Kathy was sitting here at the table with her. I said, hey, I'm not feeling good, man. My kidneys are killing me. I hurt. And that was like 3 o'clock or so I told her that. And by 7 o'clock, I was not even 7, probably. I was into the dry heaves. And I was sick as a dog. And that's when it all started. It could be the garlic laying on my kidneys, yeah.
Yeah, because they said there was something big.
Yeah.
You don't take a pill like that big. So
Yeah.
Must be a chunk of garlic.
Well, they found a spot like this big in front of my kidneys. And, there could be a piece of garlic or something or a whole clove.
Yeah.
Maybe a whole garlic bulb. I had the powder real quick. Well, when I went to the urinologist or whatever you want to call them, urology. Yeah, 17 millimeter garlic. Yeah. They did a urine culture and it come back that I have a urine infection or bladder infection or whatever you want to call it, kidney infection. And my doctor said yesterday that could be a lot of the reason why I'm having so much pain and causing what they did. So now they got me on infection medicine. It could be. It could be, Picker. I don't know. So, well, every time that I've had kidney problems, I've had that happen. But see, I had a gastric bypass too, there, Mr. Goodrun. So that probably has a little bit to do with it. Because I can't, I go into a violent dry heave when I know my kidneys are acting up.
Stop trying to diagnose yourself. I mean,
I'm-
you're starting to sound like them doctors that don't know shit.
I know, Doc Miller. You just tell me everything.
Well, now you just keep going to it and sitting in that chair, and you're gonna listen, or I'm gonna right out that door.
I listen to you, Pumpkin. I know to listen to you because
I'm not doing that.
I got this for self-preservation. Now I got something to protect myself with. Ah, tired. Yeah, yeah. Love you too, Dan. So. Well, see, that's right. I can't per se heave, I haven't been able to do that ever since I've had that operation. And, vomiting is a hell of a lot better than dry heaves is. The dry heaves absolutely tears you apart on the inside, for one thing. But it just kills you. And, I'd rather vomit than have the dry heaves. But I'll go through a dry heave for a couple of hours. And it's just like, somebody beating the living hell out of the inside of you. I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning, Chaos. Like a cat does with a fur ball, yeah. They don't. That's why my voice is raspy and stuff, because, it just, at least when you vomit, it cleans you out. It doesn't. Sorry to hear about Tony too there, Chaos. I always liked him. Even when he didn't, when he did that, to my channel that one time, I never was really mad at him. And he come back, and I forgave him and all this other stuff. Oh yeah, it does suck. But the best thing about it though is you can always remember the good stuff, the good times, the fun you had. You know,
Hey, yo, you stupid or something? Wow, what an ass. So I gotta pay. I drank too many Dr. Peppers. Mama said, stupid is stupid does.
oh yeah, as being hired at MSNBC. Well, let's see. Do we want somebody that looks like Beetlejuice to, do something here, or do we want somebody that can eat an apple through a picket fence? Oh, I bet they were probably planning the day that they could get together and tag team you. A little 2-on-1 action, make it a little fair. I said a prayer for him last night myself. Good morning, Ben. So nice of you to join us. Is there any reason why you're so late today? Do I have to give you a pink slip or a tardy slip? I already sent one out for Chaos, but she had an excuse, so I had to retract it. You overslept? Pink slip or a tardy excuse? Oh, yeah. Chicken grease, chicken grease. I had that same problem last night. I was sitting there watching Grizzlies, and I was eating dinner last night. Kathy made Monday night. She made some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, fried, uh, a vegetable medley with carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower, and boiled potatoes. So I had butter on both of them, and I had the chicken. Well, the chicken thighs I was eating, with my fingers, because if I'm part eating it. And I was watching Grizz on my phone, and I went to click so I could comment, and I timed Robert out. I couldn't believe it with my greasy fingers. Oopsie daisy. Good morning, Amish. You are awesome. You are awesome. We're all awesome. Awesome sauce. You have no excuse. Garlic and honey. All right, there, Chaos. You have a good one too. See you later. Our best to you. Yeah, you can't type and you can see. Yeah. But anyways, he will be missed. You ain't hugging no damn buddy. You don't have to hug anybody, Amish. It's okay. I wouldn't go that far. Kevin, the smart one. He didn't buy any Invicta watches yet. No. I went and looked. I'm outbid on everything but the electric motor. So oh, the men's Invicta's up to $24. That's way too much for me. I can't afford that now. Nope, can't afford that. Mm-mm. Nope. That's good advice. Ah, yeah, that's that watch for $24. I don't know what they're worth, but according to the great one out west, they're worth a lot of money. But what's a Craftsman 80 amp wire feed welder worth? 120 amp. Or hold on a second. I've been looking for a welder, and I think it's an 80 amp. If I can get this one cheap enough, I'd buy this one probably. Gasless, 80 amp wire feed. 110 volt, it's got to be. What are they new? What, 225 new or something like that? No, I haven't heard. How much is a Harbor Freight welder? It's not like I'm welding, half-inch steel or anything. All he needs for quarter inch or less. A little over $100. Okay. And this is another thing I'm looking at. Um, a 3-pan warmer. Now, it's got a $26 bid on it, which isn't bad. But you don't know what the inside of the steamer looks like. If it's been taken care of or if it's been abused or not taken care of. If it's full of minerals and deposits and stuff like that on the inside of the steamer, it probably doesn't work. So basically, you're buying 3 8-inch pans, which are $10 a piece, with lids. Which I could use the pans, but I actually like that steamer, but no, we use those for other things here in Amish when we do like 3-day events and stuff like that. So you're not using the hot dog cart to do everything. You can got your chili and your sauerkraut and everything else in put it in a warmer on a table because we're underneath the tent and stuff. So it just makes it a lot easier. And then you can basically use your hot dog cart to cook your hot dogs, your sausages, whatever else you're having. Like if you want to have meatball subs and, pulled pork, or, we can have pulled pork or shaved beef or biscuits and gravy. You got all this stuff started. And like with a warmer, if you do that warmer, you can do biscuits and gravy and that way you don't have to worry about your no. I would hate to have mom and dad think there was 2 failures in the family. That's why I won't buy a Cub Cadets. No, sorry. I don't want to look bad in mom and dad's eyes. Buy a Cub Cadet. MTD is the way to go. Try it. Grab a dog and pull your pork. And Kathy's got her concession trailer if I can ever get healthy enough to get out there and start working on it. Which hopefully 2 weeks from now I'll be out there so I can get it work done. It ain't got much to do to it. I just got to finish hooking up the plumbing, put in a countertop. I don't even have to put a hood on, but I got a hood that I went up to Ionia and picked up. I got to cut that down and then put that up, and then it's done. So. The plumbing, I just got to put a couple of hose clamps on, put a drain line in for the drain tank, and then put in a fill line in for the tank. Semi-public place. It's never okay to do that in a semi-public place, there, Ben. It's lewd and lascivious. That's what they call it. Right. Just keep it open for the po-po. You don't have to worry about po-po. It's all the cameras that are out anymore. There's 6 billion cameras out there in the world. They can see everything from everywhere. And let's not forget the ones that are flying above you too. Yeah. Well, anyways, with the warmer, we have a big one right now that holds 4 pans. I have one that holds 3 pans. I also have another one that holds 3 pans, but that one has a leak in it. And I can't seem to find the leak in it. It's a stainless steel insert and everything that's in it. I can't find the leak. So what we use that one for is a cold unit. We just put the pans inside it like you normally would. And instead of where water would go, we just fill it full of ice. And we use it as a cold tray. So, like when we did walking tacos and stuff like that, we had lettuce, tomato, and cheese and onions and stuff like that in that. So they probably did there, Amish. They probably did. Yeah, like the only thing is he couldn't find the evidence either. I'd report you to the cops, but there's nothing to report. Yeah. The only guy I know has to use Gorilla Glue and a come-along. Has to Gorilla Glue or Gorilla Tape a come-along to his belly and then hook it to his shoulders. That way he can pull his belly up so he can go to the bathroom. Couldn't find the leak. That's right. And then that one warmer that has a leak in it, it's a stainless steel insert in it. So I don't even know how you could even fix it to begin with. But we just use it for a cold storage unit then. Keeping it stable. Easy, big fella. Oh. You don't even want to know the picture that just painted in my head, junkyard. Yeah. Search and rescue team. Uh, Fortunately, we all know, that um, Ling Ling, does the job for him. I'd sure like to meet Ling Ling because I think Ling Ling, whoever he is, deserves a medal. Then again, I don't care anymore. Grizz must have went out and partied like a rock star last night. Remember, he had that date? Said he had a date last night. Wonder if his wife knew. You guess he was getting all gussied up and everything. He was tying his shoes and all. Well, you know why they're doing it, don't you? Because he was actually a lawyer himself. And he had more money than OJ too. The Murdochs have more money. So yeah, probably getting good ratings. The guy's a worthless POS. He kills his wife and kids because his kid got drunk. Okay. I watched the documentary about a year ago. So, and it's just now coming to trial. But this kid was killed 2 or 3 years ago, I guess. But and I ain't so sure he isn't responsible for that kid that was killed too, the one in the car, or is somebody in that family, the one on the side of the road. But it's on the Discovery Channel, I think. It's the Murdoch Murders or something like that. But his kid got drunk, okay, and took the family boat out, got drunk with a bunch of friends, and when it all got said and done, one of the girls that was on the boat fell off and was killed. Allegedly, can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. Yeah. Well, the kid never got charged with any wrongdoing or anything, even though he was so drunk he couldn't even stand up. His daddy got him out of it. Well, then the lawsuits come in, from the family. Well, then all of a sudden, mom and son end up dead at the house while he was gone visiting grandma. Money come up missing from the lawyer office. Yeah. Yeah, Teddy got away with it on a dark road with hardly any light and slippery conditions on a bridge. Yeah. I went off the edge of the road, off the bridge into the water, and I left a poor young lady there to drown and die. Went home and went to sleep and reported it in the morning. Nothing to hear, nothing to see. It's okay. I didn't need to call anybody. Yeah. When you got money, you can get away with it. They cover that shit up. Any poor small me, you, or anybody else, you'd have been arrested that morning for not calling it in, for one thing. Another thing, because damn well Ted Kennedy was hammered. They waited till he was sober. Oh, he had the name, you're right, and the money. And that poor woman, that poor young lady, had to pay with her life because of his ignorance. And then all these people voted for that schmuck year after year after year after year after year after year. I'm surprised one of the family members didn't take Teddy out one day while he was out on his yacht someplace. Oh no. Oh my God. Not only is there an earthquake, but there's 2 divots a mile deep. Yeah, I know. Moscow, Mitch, and Nancy. Oh, and allegedly, and can either confirm or deny, but I can speculate, crying, lying Chuck Schumer was accused of raping one of his daughter's friends. He emphatically denied it, said she was a liar, and then somehow a couple of days later, she committed suicide. Huh. I bet that wasn't real. Probably not, Ben. He probably slipped on a dog turd walking out of the bedroom to the bathroom and hit the floor. Oh no. I would have said a cat turd, but the dogs usually eat them. I have no idea. Different side of the stage, probably. Bye, Kevin. Love you. So, Oh, good morning, Grizz. I didn't see you. Yeah. Yeah, right. Kathy can make you a moderator on her channel. A super mod. Kathy will make you a super mod on her channel. Anyways, Grizzly, how was your date last night? Hey, there's still time to get in on the basement floor. There's an Invicta watch for $26. Excuse me. Uh-huh. You know, you take that old Harbor Freight sawmill and a couple of chickens, trade it in, you can come up with that $26 and buy that Invicta watch. You'll be set for life. Yeah. Golf Wallabies. Lighting the stove. That's woman's work. She should have been lighting the stove. Put another log on the fire. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. Is that it for Idaho time? Yes, dear.
What's woman's work?
Huh?
What's woman's work?
To sit there and look pretty. Yes, dear. Right away, dear. Watch the car and reindeer. Yes, dear.
I had a lot of workers this morning.
And I have a lot of workers.
Hope they have a great day.
Yeah. Yeah, Amish says, yeah, woman's work.
I'll get 2 shirts.
Well, I'm glad, Ben, you sold your truck and got some Invicta watches. Good job. There you go. All right, everybody, I am going to get out of here. I'm sure somebody else is going to go live here in a few minutes. Y'all have a blessed day. You take care. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. And have a great day and take care.